December 2010, a missionary died with cancer. Never understanding or never seeing the answer to his prayer. 2010, I with 3 ladies went to Paris. Mother and daughter, 2, they were just skilled in playing the piano and singing. Signing, nothing. But singing, playing the piano, wow, they're very, very skilled. The other was a young lady that maybe you have met before. You know Remington?
Yeah.
Yeah. His daughter, Amber, went with me. I've known her from little Lehigh like this, and she's always pick. I want to go to France. I want to go to France. I want to go to France. So I contacted her and I said, 2010, I'm going to France. And so she went with me. Okay, you know that she's skilled in signs. And so again, I presented the need for deaf workers in the Hearing Church. I'm standing here. Missionary's wife is standing here voicing in French. And Amber is over here signing ASL, but she's signing. Okay, she doesn't understand French Sign Language. So I again challenged them and I said, the deaf here are your responsibility. Not a missionary from the States, it's your responsibility. Somebody needs to surrender. Amber's over here signing away. The missionary is voicing in French. I'm talking in English because I don't understand French. Okay? Finished. Sat down and I look out on the audience. Nothing. Nothing. Sat down and I thought, Lord, I don't understand. But that's your decision. Finished church. Missionary's wife came to me with this big grin on her face and she said, Bob, that's her husband's name, is rejoicing in heaven today. And I thought, oh boy, maybe crazy mind go down or something. And I said, why? And she says, 2 young ladies surrendered to learn sign language. Those are the 2. Barbara and Sabrina. We were supposed to leave. That was on Sunday. We were supposed to leave on Monday. I said to the missionary's wife, her name is Gail, I said, Gail, I need to begin their training. I can't put it off for 1 year and wait to begin their training. And she said, why don't you stay here? And I said, I can't. I got to fly home tomorrow. I have meetings and not enough money. Boy, it's expensive in France. It's expensive. Almost as expensive as in California. But I said, I will go home and I will send an email. And I said, when I can raise $2,000, I will come back. This is in June, the end of June. And she said, well, you'll need to come the end of August because it's vacation time. And after that, school begins and work begins. There's not enough time. And I said, well, I'll pray about it. And so I arrived at my home in the morning. In the afternoon, I emailed, and I have more than 800 people on my email list. I emailed and sent it out, and I said, 2 young ladies surrendered. I need to begin training. When I can earn $2,000, I will fly back and begin their training. 15 minutes later, that's how quick email. 15 minutes later, I got a call from the church in Florida. And they said, we'll give you $350 for the trip. And I said, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord. About a week later now, I pulled in about $950. At 3 in the morning, I'm lying awake on my bed. My wife is asleep. You know, I'm awake, and I'm talking with the Lord. And I said, hey, Lord, if I am really stingy, I can take care of all of my needs in France on the $950. But boy, I need $2,000 for that plane ticket. Now, you know, deaf people, to get your attention, say, hey, look at me, hey, look at me. I think God said, shh, hey, Jim. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What about your FF miles? You understand the FF miles? When you fly, you save the miles. After a while, you can get a free ticket. Mm-hmm. I said, thank you, Lord. Oh, sorry, Joyce. Tomorrow morning, pick up that telephone and I dial. I said, do I have enough FF miles to go to Paris? No, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. Picked up the phone. Do I have enough miles to go to Paris? Yes, you do. When would you like to leave? And I told him the dates, and it cost me $150. The last 2 weeks in August, I was in France, beginning to teach and to train them to work with the deaf. I was there this past April again to continue their training. Remember the city called Plufkin? Okay. This is the other city called Varna. Varna, the sign is this, Varna. We arrived there, and every year we go back and we establish a Bible class for the deaf. And when we finish, you can see David there, fat one. Mm-hmm. And when we finished, they would always say, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? So we told them, and in 2010, we had a Bible class. We have all the time between 15 and 20 deaf people, you know, and I come to a Bible class. We had 4 to show up for Bible class, but one of the ladies said to me, there are now 32 deaf people going to the Jehovah's Witness Church. I said to the hearing pastor in the hearing church, I said, I will not come back until in the future, if somebody will surrender to work with the deaf, I will come back and train them. But it's expensive, and I can't waste my time and waste my money. We can't go over once a year and defeat the false teaching of the Jehovah's Witness. You can't do it. The Jehovah's people there are skilled signs. They're there every day, helping the deaf, and they're winning them to their church. This is what I did in 2011. It's getting close to the end of 2012, and so we'll be changing all of this. But in 2011, you will notice I drove 440,000 miles and flew 40,000 miles, so all around. Preached different meetings there. We had 61 decisions. Give God the glory. Okay? We're waiting. This is the